Their reward for information in a house fire that killed 5 people more than doubled to $40,000. It's been a month of investigating with very few answers in this case. At today's news conference, Denver police showed an updated image of those suspects, and the family is asking everyone to continue to spread this image. Alan Janae spoke to friends of the victims today, joins us live tonight. And Alan, they tell you that the longer that they go without any answers in this, the more fearful that they are.
A very legitimate worry, Karen. You know, tonight with this reward raised, there is new motivation to try and solve a month-long mystery that investigators with Denver Fire and Denver Police and federal authorities are yet to crack. And people in the Senegalese community are just trying to understand, why did this happen?
It's extremely difficult right now because of the fear in the community.
Papa Jah stands outside his office, still not able to understand what happened to 5 people loved in the community he helps guide when an apparent arson sent fire tearing through their home in early August. New images out look into the covered faces of killers who have left fear among the 2,000 or so Senegalese in Colorado.
People are not eating properly, people are not sleeping properly because that's that fear of the unknown and why they did this and who did it.
Are you worried we'll never hear anything?
I mean, that's a big worry in the community right now, especially the month has gone by.
The friends of Djiby Jal note he was an excellent student, graduated Colorado Mountain College, then CSU with a civil engineering degree.
This man had a vision. He wanted to bring his family here so they could experience the American dream. He brought his wife, his daughter.
Say her name, Aja!
People rallied in support outside the Capitol over the weekend, wanting an answer, wanting the killers to
get caught. So we know who they are, we know their faces, we just know their motive.
Faces of evil they hope to uncover amid fear of how people so peaceful could lose their lives so violently.
It's tough. It's hard to not fight hate with hate.
You know, Djiby wanted to help his new country. He was working on the Central 70 project as a civil engineer. He also wanted to help his native country as well by building roads and bridges there, designing those to happen. His friends say now we need an answer. Just share those images like this one right here of these 3 masked and hooded figures. And try to understand with these people that they took people who made a positive contribution to the world and little children who never had a chance. In Denver, I'm Alan Janae, covering Colorado First.